YouTubers, welcome to another episode of Bikini Nation. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and what a big year we've had so far in the IFBB bikini world, with some incredible triumphs and the emergence of some upcoming superstars. Every show we see this year continues to build up more and more anticipation for the Olympia in December, and makes me ponder, who are the frontrunners? To grow this anticipation more, we have a big juicy show and lineup this weekend, being the New York Pro, which will no doubt help paint a clearer picture of who are the top dogs of 2022. This show presents some of the biggest names in the game, who have already battled it out this year, and I'm sure most of us could list a few names who we believe are the top contenders to win it or place in that top 5. But you know what? It's bikini, and it can be anyone's show on any given day, depending on who shows up. So in light of this, I thought let's do a bit of a preview of the spectacular lineup of competitors for the New York Pro. We have 23 wonderful athletes on this list, so let's do a brief breakdown of each of these. But unfortunately, I could not find the social media accounts of 3 of these competitors, so I won't be touching on those ones today. So let's start things off with who most would consider to be the top contender this year, and your reigning Arnold Classic and Pittsburgh Pro champion, Lauralie Chapados. Lauralie, what a rise last year, and what a stellar year she's already had. It's truly remarkable. What is even more exciting about this is she's kept her decision to compete at the New York Pro under wraps until only 3 days ago. Wow, what a surprise that was. She has possibly presented her best ever package this year, and surely the bookies would say she's the favourite to take out this show. Guys, what do you think? Can Lauralie take home another title this weekend? Choi has competed at Olympia twice before, so she is no newbie and backs it up with a killer physique. She has great development, balance, and an overall look. Jessica Dolius just keeps rising higher and higher this year and is catching the attention of the judges and fans alike with her beautiful bikini silhouette. She's competed a few times already this year with some good placings, and I'm keen to see how Jessica goes and if she can snag a spot in that first call out. Next up is a superstar newcomer, Lyanna Giamour. This will only be her 3rd pro show after competing at the Girl Power show, then placing an incredible 4th place at Pittsburgh behind Lauralie, Ashley and Janet. Honestly, the sky is the limit with this girl, and this show will be another good indicator to see how she stacks up against some of the best in the game. Karin Gonzalez is an IFBB bikini pro and a mom. She is looking absolutely shredded and ready to hit the stage. I'm sure she'll be looking absolutely on point this weekend and will be looking to bring in her best package yet. Hector Lewis is competing after quite some time off, and I'm super excited for this one, as I'm a big fan of her YouTube channel and her passion for uplifting the sport itself off the stage. I'm so impressed that Sean has the ability to not only run a successful business, but be an IFBB bikini pro competing with some of the best. Elizabeth Jensen is coached by Team Pro Physique, who we all know creates some great pros. Her first pro show ever was just this year at the Girl Power show, and she looked fantastic. She is really another new pro to watch out for. Okay, the next one will get you excited for this show. Layug. Janet made her return to competing at the Pittsburgh Pro, where she placed 3rd, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. She hadn't competed before since her 2020 Olympia win. Honestly, her stage presence is almost next to none, and her physique is just so aesthetic and beautiful to look at. Surely Janet will be battling it out for this title. Lyanna Martinez is a Team Atlas athlete who last competed at the Charlotte Cup. She has a phenomenal physique and look, and can I just say I love her in that red bikini suit. Not everyone can pull it off, but she is one who certainly can. Ruth Montez, or also known as Dr. Ruth, will be hitting the stage this weekend. She looks so strong and beautiful. This lineup is so good. I can't wait to watch Ruth hit the stage. Christina Pachillo is coached by Marissa Wu from Fit Body Fusion, so we all know she's in good hands. I've also seen that she's a doctor, yes that's right, another doctor in this lineup, and a masters competitor. It's a pretty impressive CV if you ask me. Jin Bin Park is a South Korean bikini superstar. Looking at some progress pics, it appears she has made some great gains over the past year to accentuate her incredible silhouette even more. I love that there's so many international competitors looking to make their mark in the US this year. Wowee, the OG India Paulino will be jumping on stage again, and how exciting is that? She made her stage return this year after many years off, and she has not disappointed, coming back bigger and better than before, with many outstanding placings. This inclusion to the list just puts the caliber of this list even higher. Pecini is another heavy hitter who will be stepping on the stage. Let's not forget that Issa has previously won both the Arnold Classic and Olympia, the two biggest shows in bodybuilding. She has some of the best proportions in the game, and it's hard to keep your eyes off her. I'm so excited to see what Issa brings to the table. Teresa Guintana is based out of New York City, so she'll have a hometown advantage and no doubt a great support network cheering her on. She's another fabulous Masters competitor, and I'm so pumped to see her walk out on stage. Lexus Redmond has such a great look that I personally love. She last competed at the Pittsburgh Pro and is now backing it up with another huge show in the bodybuilding calendar. Her muscle development is incredible, and there's no doubt she will shine at the New York Pro. Erin Stern is a jack of all trades, being a former figure Olympia champion, then making her successful transition to the bikini division. With a show win last year over the GOAT Ashley Kay just tells me we should never be ruling out Erin because she is a true competitor. Francesca Stoichio is an Italian pro and Olympian who, in my personal opinion, has one of the best tapers in the game. Just seriously, it is mind-blowing. I really hope Francesca shows how great she really is at this show, and I believe she can. It's no secret that Allison Testu has one of my favourite physiques in the game, with her crazy proportions, muscle development, and how she is just authentically herself. She has mentioned that she came in too lean at the Arnold, but boy oh boy did she turn things up at the Pittsburgh Pro by holding her own against some of the best and placing in 6th spot. I believe so much in Allison. She has so much momentum right now, and it seems her and her coach have found the perfect formula for her conditioning. I cannot wait to see her grace the stage. Jasmine Williams competed at the New York Pro back in 2019, where she placed 5th. So I'm sure she's gunning for another great result this year. What an incredible competitor to wrap up this lineup with. So how do I see this show playing out? I think it's hard not to deny that Lauralie is the odds-on favourite, with probably Jenna and Issa the most likely to pull off an upset, as they are both former Olympia winners. This is also depending on if Issa is 100% on for this show, as she's been a little bit off the past couple of shows. But I think that will be the most likely top 3. I see positions 4 to 6 wide open, and could see Allison, India, Francesca, Jessica, Lyanna, Lexus battling it out for the final top 6 positions. I think because of the type of top competitors heading into this show, it will play out quite similarly to the Pittsburgh Pro, where the more conditioned and fuller competitors will likely be more rewarded. But guys, as you know, I love an upset and would love to see someone blindside all of us fans from nowhere. Now, I'd love to know who you guys have for your top 6. Drop a comment down below. I want to know your thoughts, especially on some of the dark horses in this show. I will be covering the New York Pro over the weekend, so keep your eyes peeled and turn on that notification bell. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if so, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram. Your support truly means the world to me. Speak soon. Over and out from Bikini Nation.